If you've been doing lots of nervous system practices for quite a while now, but something still feels like it's missing, it might not be another tool or another modality. So this follows on from my last video that I published, which was about how I met myself in a moment of dysregulation and all the different things that I did to help myself self-regulate, which is extremely useful and a really valuable skill to be able to develop, to understand yourself and to know how you can ground yourself and help yourself feel as safe as possible in moments of heightened dysregulation. So this video is not about that's not valuable, but often what is missing is our need to co-regulate, because all of the tools that we use on ourselves, we're often using them alone. And our nervous systems aren't actually built for isolation and solitude. They're built for connection, for safe connection. And so if you've been doing a lot of this work for a while now, or even if you've just started and you're feeling that something's missing, then it most likely is your need to co-regulate with a regulated, safe person. So many people that come to therapy that I see often think, and friends that I have and people that I know, there is this shame that people carry where they think that why can't they regulate by themselves? And that leads to them asking questions about, is there something wrong with me? Why can I not calm my emotions? Why do I not feel safe? I must be able to do this for myself. And it's that need to co-regulate with other people that is often that missing piece. So co-regulation really helps us to learn that we can feel safe around other people, and it's a biological need that we have. And often trauma disrupts our ability to co-regulate with people, especially if that has been relational trauma that you have experienced. But regulation that is developed through relationships is one of the most profoundly healing experiences that you can have. And it is really, really underestimated. And as I'm training in person-centered counselling, actually we are taught in that counselling practice that it's not the tools, it's not our knowledge, it's not the worksheets that we might be able to, or frameworks or models that we might be able to offer people that has the most impact. Actually, the thing that has the most impact, and this is really widely known, is the relationship itself. So you going to therapy and having somebody that does not know you, so they don't have any judgments on your past, and they're not friends with you right now, so they're not tempted to give you any kind of advice. They're in this professional seat where that person is regulated. They are following a code of ethics. They provide a safe space for you to speak and share and do whatever it is that you want to do without any judgment. And that person is also transparent with you, so they are not withholding information or anything like this. And it is that boundaried relationship, that professional relationship, that has the most impact on people. Not because a big misconception about going to therapy and going to see a counsellor a big misconception is people think that they're going to them to get advice, but actually in person-centered counselling, we really believe that you are the person that knows you the best, and that you are capable of growth, you are capable of self-discovery, you are capable of taking responsibility and accountability, and that you are capable of finding your best way to heal. Now, that doesn't mean that we don't provide guidance, and especially in my line of work where I'm also working a lot with the body and with the nervous system, so I'm very much an integrative practitioner. But it's that relationship where that actually creates the most healing. So I just wanted to share that with you, because after I made this video the other day on how I met myself in a dysregulating moment, I did share that some of the practices that I did for co-regulation, which included calling a friend and then going out with a friend in the evening as well. But it was also on the weekend that this incident happened that caused me a lot of dysregulation. And it's Monday today, and I contacted my therapist to say, hi, just letting you know, I received some really surprising news over the weekend, and I'd like to talk about this in our next session. And so I'm taking that with me into counselling in my next session and I know that that person that is my practitioner is going to hold space, is going to listen, is going to validate if necessary, is going to be non-judgmental, and is going to support me in expressing myself safely in any which way that I want to. And that is so incredibly healing for our nervous system. So I just want you to know that if you do feel like there is a missing piece to the work that you're doing and you haven't explored working with practitioner, and I don't just mean for one-off workshops, but actually building a relationship with a practitioner, with a counsellor, with a therapist, and building that safety with another person that isn't only a friend or a member of family, because those people can often share advice and they have their own judgments, and that's not what we need. Even though co-regulating with them is also really important as well, but it's not the same. It's absolutely not the same. So if you do feel like there is a missing piece, and I just want you to know that you're not doing anything wrong. Like there's nothing wrong with you because you want to find somebody to do that co-regulation with. We're built for co-regulation. You've not failed at doing self-regulation because you want to explore the therapeutical relationship and have that experience as well. My name is Donna Louise, and I am a trauma-trained somatic practitioner, a functional breathwork coach, a clinical EFT practitioner, and also a trainee counsellor. And I help people to get out of survival mode, to restore their nervous system, and to reconnect with themselves. If you found this video helpful or insightful and you want to give it a like and share it with a friend and subscribe to the channel, that would be fantastic. And if you are looking to work with a practitioner, please check out my website details in the comments, and go ahead as well and pop any questions, any thoughts, any concerns that you might have in the comments section too. I would love to hear from you. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you soon.